What is up, guys? It's Monday, and Paintball Week. Living Legends is moving, Baltimore Revo add a new player, the NXL Rookie of the Year, and the version 4 Lurker Eigenbarrel. CPX announced this week that the 11th version of Living Legends Inferno, will be moving to Hell Survivors Paintball just outside of Detroit. This isn't a permanent move. It's only going to be the 11th or the 2018 version of Living Legends. They're moving because they're building a bridge over a river on the backside of the CPX property. That construction is going to take over a lot of the campgrounds that they've used for previous Living Legends. So instead of dealing with hazards and safety issues, they're just going to move the entire tournament over to Hell Survivors. So even though Living Legends is going to go away from CPX and head over to Hell Survivors, it's still going to be one of the better events in 2018. It's going to be a must, jot it in on your calendar and go to Living Legends 11. So once that bridge is done, completed, going over the river, they're going to be back at CPX in 2019. That's a long time though. That's a year and a half. Sounds kind of crazy to be 2019. So yeah, Living Legends 12 will be back at CPX in 2019. Baltimore Revo have added veteran paintball player Max Traylor, and Baltimore Revo's transformation into 187
is nearly complete.
No, seriously though, with Josh Pike, Eddie Painter, Dan Zaleski, and now Max Traylor, nearly 50% of Baltimore Revo's roster is former 187 crew players. That's not a bad thing though, because I think that strengthens Revo's roster. But is it even Revo anymore? It's Revo / 187 crew. Maybe it's Revo crew, 187 Revo, Baltimore 187, I don't know. So at the end of 2017, this was Baltimore Revo's 4th year in pro. And they've definitely always been on the lower tier of pro, but they did marginally better this year. They ended up taking 8th in Dallas, and then they got 9th at World Cup, but they still did take home a 14th, a 15th, and a 16th. So yeah, they did a little bit better at those 2 events, but they still were definitely lowered pack level for the Pro Division. So hopefully the addition of Traylor and the rest of 187 crew will help Revo do better in 2018. Last year, Max Traylor played for Infamous and did really, really well and helped them to a 4th place at World Cup. Baltimore Revo said this about Traylor: Max brings survivability to the team as one of the best hiders in the business. I really like that. I just think that quote's kind of funny. You always want to be good at hiding and survive and outlive your opponents. He's a good hider. The NXL announced that Ryan Hall of AC Dallas is the NXL Rookie of the Year. Ryan Hall is fairly new to the team. He hasn't been playing at this really high level of paintball very long. It's not like he played semi-pro for a long time. So he is pretty new to this really high level of paintball. And he definitely helped AC Dallas. He would be that center player, go to the wall, shoot a couple guys, slow that pace down for AC Dallas so they could pick off people. And they did really well this year. Even with the loss of a lot of their solid players over to Houston Heat. Right on, Mr. Hall. Congratulations. AC Dallas, just win an event next year, please. Lurker Paintball this week announced that they're going to start shipping their 4th version of their Eigenbarrel. So Lurker make a lot of interesting products. Probably their most popular though is going to be the Eigenbarrel. It's just a very good value. They're selling these 2-piece barrels for only $40. I actually used the version 3 today. So the version 4 is still going to have those 9-inch barrel backs. It's going to be 14.5 inches rather than the either 12 or 15 that the version 3 was coming in. Is only going to weigh 3.3 ounces, making it the lightest solid metal paintball barrel on the market. They've also changed the porting up a little bit, so instead of just having straight lined porting, it's got this mix match spirally porting on the barrel tip. It's likely gonna I don't know, maybe make it a little quieter or something. They do have those chamfered breech entrance edges so that instead of the barrel just being this and a ball possibly clipping a lip, they kind of have this gradual slope into the barrel. It just makes a smoother entrance for paint. That's not a feature only that the EIGEN barrels have. It's seen on a lot of barrels, but then also not on a lot of barrels. It's just a nice little thing that maybe is gonna help the barrels be a little easier and break a little less paint. So since it's 2-piece, those barrel backs are gonna be in different bore sizes. They're gonna come in a 678, 684, and 690. So there's 2 ways you can buy these barrels. You can buy the 2-piece barrel where it's gonna come with barrel back, barrel tip for $39, or the barrel kit that's gonna come with 3 backs, barrel tip, and case for $99. So I actually ordered one of these. I have a version 3 and a version 4. Version 3's here, version 4 is coming. So look for a I don't know, a version 3 versus version 4, or maybe just version 4 Eigenbarrel review coming soon. Guys, that's Paintball Ruined My Week. If you want to check out any of the products that I mentioned in this video, like the Eigenbarrel, that's really all. Check out a link in the description to go to the Lurker website and buy one. To check out more Paintball Ruined My Weeks, just click that rectangle right there, and it'll take you to a playlist where you can just watch all the news for like the last year.